This concept came up a while ago in my mind with my partner George. We went out for dinner with our wives. We went to a Greek concept that we saw, and it really struck us that we could possibly do this and do it better. And I was whispering to my partner for a while. I said, listen, there is the chance to do something like this. It doesn't exist in Bergen County. It doesn't exist up in our neighborhood. We both grew up around here. We started touching base on ideas, how we would do it if we ever did it. And again, it just kept rolling into this just bigger and bigger brainchild. We were talking about it so much until it became a reality. We just pulled the trigger one day. We said, listen, it just seems like we have all the ideas. Now we just need a space. Started looking just a couple weeks. It wasn't even like anything crazy. And I said, I think I got something. He goes, you do? Yeah, he goes, this is it. And that was it. Pen and paper, we hit, off to the races. We took it, we just decided to do it. And this is what's become. It's an amazing space, a beautiful space. It lives between, fast service and also fine dining. The idea is to cater to both, but also to give you a very warm, welcoming environment. That's why design was a very essential part of this concept, because we wanted it to be something new, something that lives just in the middle of fine dining, but also quick serve. Get you in and out as quick as you like, or come enjoy our dining room with a bottle of wine or some cocktails if you want to bring them. Enjoy the dining room as much as possible. That was the idea. Market bowls are something that you won't find in Greece, but they're built with just the traditional flavors and classic ingredients. Like the gyro, as far as the way we make it, the way we prepare it, it's as traditional as it gets. But you'll never go to Greece and find a souvlaki shop or a gyro shop that will serve gyro over a bowl with all these ingredients. So we did take a twist with that. We decided to bring in bowls, which are very in now and very in style, and marry it with our concept. Some of our sauces they've broken like the traditional boundaries. It's not just tzatziki, it's not just spicy feta. We have our house TGP sauce, which is something very different. Honey mustard. We're introducing different sauces that back home people typically are just very straightforward. And just some of our appetizers are out there. Spanakopita spring rolls. It's a very new thing. We designed it with our chef. I think it's something unique. Our cheese croquettes, again, it's got enough of what it needs to be traditional, but it definitely is in its own realm. It's definitely different. It's definitely new and fresh. The rotisserie chicken, as far as this concept, is definitely a home run. It's something that we brought in because we want to attract families. The tri-state area in general, people are very busy. You have a family that both parents are busy working, no time, and rotisserie chicken is just spot on. And who doesn't love it? It's very traditional for Greece to come to a to a barbecue shop and get this, but it's also very popular in America. Rotisserie chicken is everywhere. We felt like by the order, not just sitting on a rack under a hot lamp. This is the right way. We brought it in. It's definitely taken off for us. And families love it. They grab their chicken, they grab a bunch of sides and a salad, and now the whole family has a meal for the night. So it's definitely a shining star. Some of the dishes we have that are prepared with rotisserie chicken is a platter that consists of half a bird that is served with fries and a little salad. So that's just milder, so one person can either get a lunch out of it. Granted, it's very hard to get a whole rotisserie chicken for lunch. So that's kind of where we pulled that, or even at night. Not everyone has, some people are single, some people don't want to eat with the family for the night, maybe they're busy, so just having something smaller available, which half a chicken's on the larger side, but it's still manageable. Families, they can just come here, bundle together a bunch of our apps, get the chicken, go home, and we serve it in a box, so it's just ready to just put down on the table and serve. And we are probably going to begin using the rotisserie machine for some Greek specialties, which is a large pork skewer, which is made using big chunks of pork butt, and it's marinated with our house blends, and that is called kodosouvli. It's not just exclusive for chicken. My favorite menu items are definitely the feta brine chicken. It's very unique because it doesn't just have the traditional seasoning to it. It starts with our back of house alongside our chef doing our signature feta brine. So we brine it for an overnight process. Once that's ready and it's dried off, we season it with our house blend, the TGP house blend that we have for all our barbecue over here. At that point, we then let it rest a little longer just to get the seasoning nice and deep into the meat. At which point, on the morning of, typically a couple hours before our lunch, we get the birds on there so they're nice and golden and they're nice and prepared. The machine does an excellent job at cooking them perfectly. And another interesting thing is it actually sits quite well in the box after it's prepared. It doesn't dry off. And then we also prepare the second batch, which is ready for our dinner rush, which typically is a larger batch, and that goes on as well. Once the chicken is called for an order, we take them off the rotisserie, we serve them to the customer, and they look amazing. Looking to source a rotisserie, there's so many online, there's so many options now, especially with the internet. They're all over the place, but we felt like picking a company close to home, supporting a local business, which happens to be a couple miles down the road, and with the reputation that Old Hickory really holds, it just made sense to go with Old Hickory. The machine is great. Its service is minimal, if anything. They're very close to us, or close to home. And of all things, it's just a very low maintenance machine. Keep up with the cleaning as far as glass in your bricks. And honestly, the machine will do all the work for you. It's not a machine that asks for much.